Hey, what's up, fellas? Another installment of some Blue Ridge video, and I did some coin roll hunting boxes yesterday, pennies, quarters. I plan on getting some more boxes for the weekend. I don't know if I'll do that today or first thing in the morning when the banks open up. But I did stop to the bank to get something, and this is another practice that I take part in, and I search bank straps. Usually I just look through the dollars. Why do I do it? To find anomalies, error notes, fancy serial numbers, and star notes, depending on the run. If the run's low enough, the star notes are definitely something to hold on to. So I picked up a strap of 100. I usually pick these up $300, $400, $500 at a time. It's just easier to go through that many. And once you're done searching through the strap, you just take it back to the bank, go back to bank A, pick more up, pick up some boxes of coin. It's a very flexible type of sport that we're into, whether you're strap stacking or searching is what this is called, or coin roll hunting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this right quick. There's 100 bills. I kind of breezed through it. I did see a couple interesting notes that might be something that I want to look at and show you to see what is available out there. Usually out of something, you never know what you're going to find in a strap of 100. And these are already pre-bundled by the bank, rubber banded, $25 at a time. I think this first one had a little something. So let's talk about some of the things I do look for. Error-wise, I look for offset transfer errors. Sometimes you'll see the reverse of a bill partially printed on the front, which is, it's one of the more common errors that are available out there, but it's definitely something to look for in here. Some other errors I look for, I find inverted prints, the numbers and the prefix and suffix of the districts are printed upside down. The third printing is what you see in green. The second printing is, for example, the district seal, the numbers, the 5. The first printing is the overall design of this, and then there's a single printing for the reverse because it's all one thing, one entity. So that's how that works. I also look for mismatched serial numbers. As you can see, there's two pairs of serial numbers, and at any one given time you could find mismatch. Like, this one might start with a 101, this one might be a 102. Okay, so those sell for quite a bit of money. You find one, bam, couple $100 right out of the gate, depending on, something that's even in lower grade. Those are very sought after. Fold over errors, butterfly folds. This is all stuff that you could find online if you do the research, and just to get a feeling of what all the errors are. Another popular thing to look for in notes is fancy serial numbers, radars, inner rows, ladders, high, low numbers, stuff like that. Super repeaters, binaries, trinaries I used to collect back in the early days, but it's kind of the beginner thing, and I just throw them right back into circulation. So without further ado, and as far as the errors, I also look for under-inking of the numbers or smears, smudges. For example, I got this particular note in change this morning. Okay, so you see the set of serial numbers right there, the 6. There's a little bit of a smudge. I don't know if that's going to be a keeper, but it's stuff like this that people online are going to pay like $3, $4, $5 for. So it's just a matter of knowing what the errors are, fancy serial numbers, how much they sell for, is it worth holding on to. So in the case of our strap here, and let's go somewhere where you could see it. I'm in my car, so lunchtime, this is what I do. So take a look at these serial numbers. They both match. You're also going to find mismatched prefix and suffix letters also. So keep that in mind when you're looking through these. Whoops. In fact, let me take the other $75. I may just go through this $25 sample clip here. So there's nothing there, nothing on the reverse, no gutter folds, no abnormalities in the printing, no off center. Sometimes the printing will be high up above where the cut is, and it might actually cut off some of that, and you'll see the next note at the bottom. Okay, here's the next one. Nothing particularly, I mean, it's close to being a full repeater, 3665, 3667. If it had been 3665, 3665, that'd be a 4-digit repeater. That'd be a keeper, that's for sure. This one is not there. So moving on. Here's another one here. 31122270 LK. Numbers match on both sets. So continuing on. I also like to keep the older notes too. You know, like the 85, 88, and 88A. I believe the 1991 series, they actually have web press printing where the it's a different method of printing the notes back in the 80s. The plate number, as opposed to being on the bottom right hand corner on the reverse, will be right next to "In God We Trust." Those sell for $5, $10, $15, $20 a piece, depending on condition. So nothing fancy there. I'm just going to go through this. Nothing there. And I'm also looking at the reverse as I flip them. Nothing out of the ordinary. This one here, lots of 3s and 4s, but no dice. Nothing worth keeping. Yeah, that one's okay. Okay being uninteresting. That one too. Let's see. Nothing particularly appealing there. Okay. 775, 9200. Now the seal's a little off center, but that's not a premium, that's a spender. Let's see here. That one's okay. That one's okay. Here's a 2003 series. I find a lot of the 09s and 06s still out there. This one is not special. Oh, we got a star note. There we go. First find. I'll probably keep these. I always keep these in a separate envelope. The higher denomination star notes I don't keep, unless it's a really rare low run note, and that's pretty easy to find online. And I'll actually put the link down in the resource box. So I'll keep that one aside. So we got a few more left here. L and J, nothing there. Okay, that one looks normal. 7726, that one's normal as well. Okay, nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Short ladder. Okay, but when it wraps around, it's another 5. It'd be cool if it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then wraps back. Actually, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if it wraps back around, it's, you know, it starts with 6, 7 as opposed to 5, 6. Yeah, that's a spender. Okay. This one's got all sorts of gunk on it. Nothing out of the ordinary though, so that's a spender. That's a spender as well. See, if I would have stayed here with the full $100 strap, I'd be running into like a 20-minute video, because I take my time looking at these to make sure that I get everything that I need to from it. Nothing there. This one's cut a little high, but it's got a lot of little doodah up there, so that's a spender. Yeah, that's a spender. And that's a spender too. So that's strap searching. Go ahead and try it out. See, you know, it takes some patience. You could go through literally a $500 bunch of $1 bills and probably not find anything too extraordinary. Although if you are going through that much, you'll probably end up finding, half a dozen or so of the star notes. But, again, check it out online, star note search, and it's under mycurrencycollection.com to give you an idea of what the run number is. If it's a pretty significantly low number, it's always a keeper, and they will certainly sell for many times over face. Again, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.